ארוממך אדוני, כי דיליתני, ולא שימחת אויבי לי. אדוני אלוהי, שיבתי אליך ותרפאני. אדוני, העלית מן שאול נפשי, חייתני מיורדי בור. חוננני אדוני, ראה עוני משונאי, מרוממי משערי מוות. כי חילצת נפשי ממוות, את עיני מן דמעה, את רגלי מדחי, את הלך לפני אדוני בארצות החיים. For the first time since 1988 that we are here every day of the Holocaust commemoration at the March of the Livings, for the first time that I meet our liberators. And I salute you. And I pay tribute to your volunteering, to your fighting, to your saving our lives. And you were the real messengers of the Lord Almighty to bring life for at least a small part of the Polish Jewry, European Jewry, which was murdered here in millions. We speak about 6 million. We speak about 1.5 million children. These are enormous numbers that we cannot absorb. We cannot identify with numbers, huge numbers, astronomical numbers. We have to speak about the community. We have to deal about the family. We have to speak and describe a figure of one person who perished here or in another death camp or concentration camp or in a ghetto or in the forest, one of the 6 million. In this pocket, I keep already 6 months a picture of a girl I never met her, none of her family, but she's a child, she was a child of 5 years old, perished in Babi Yar. Babi Yar, I knew the history. 2 days in October 38, in October 41, 33,771 Jewish people were murdered brutally in the Wadi, in the grave of Babi Yar at the city of Kiev in Ukraine. 771. One. Everything is in a calculation, numbers, faces. But who was she? Someone, a cousin of her, gave me the picture. A picture of a child, 5 years old. She was an orphan already when she was murdered. The order was, take your most beautiful clothing, all the jewelry, all the money you have, because you are going to a new place, new settlement. And all the Jews of Kiev went within 2 days to Babi Yar. This girl took the jewelry of her late mother. She was the only one from the family. She thought that she will save it. They took the jewelry, they took her clothing, and they took her life. A child of 5 years. The name is Eti Ash, 5 years old, an orphan in Babi Yar. When we passed here, when we crossed this road, where Dr. Mengele used to stand, making the selection in one finger, right or left, life or death. One Satan called a physician by knowledge, but a character of the most evil guy. He fulfilled the will of his Führer. I must tell you, dear friends, for the first time, Hitler had a close friend, Hermann Rauschening, the Gauleiter of Danzig. Gdańsk, one of the leaders of the Nazi movement, but he was smart enough to escape in the 30s from Germany to England. He wrote a book, My Talks with Hitler. It was translated to Hebrew already in 1941. He brings one quotation from the Führer. The 10 Commandments, the tafels of Mount Sinai, lost their value. We ought to distrust spirit and conscience. Only to behave according to our instincts. Do you hear? Not spirit, no consciousness. We have to relate only to our instincts. An instinct of a beast, an animal, what instincts? When Mengele stood here, 100 meters from this place, and made this selection, this was in the spirit of his Führer. No spirit, no vision, no conscience, no Mount Sinai. Do not kill your neighbor. Lo tirtzach. No. Instinct. A leader today, a spiritual leader in Germany, Günter Grass, when he blamed us that we want to destroy another nation, that we threaten the very existence of our neighbors and maybe the entire world. Is he following the footsteps of the Führer, being a young boy in the Hitlerjugend and later on a volunteer soldier in the Waffen-SS? To act according to the instincts. Whose instincts? Human beings or a beast? We came here, as we do every year, to demonstrate that no more marches of Tod March, no more marches of people who never returned, who never came back home. We are here from about 50 different countries, and here we are together. One family, Jewish and not Jewish, but human beings. We are all one family to demonstrate and to declare our desire to love, to life, our desire to friendship, to understanding, to a dialogue, to respect one the other, to give a hand one to the other, and to remember what happened here in order to promise that such an horrible thing will never reappear, neither here nor in any other place in the world, because we are ought to be an eternal and immortal human beings.